You guys are gonna make me cry. This video is getting so emotional. Sorry, they don't have to be male. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know what this is, but welcome back to my channel. It is Veronica here again, Veronica Daniel. And if you are new to my channel, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. Hope you stay and subscribe and join the fam. Anyway, so today's video is quite special. I did not think I would come here anytime soon to talk about this, but you know what, I said okay, let me do this and get it out of the way. But this isn't a serious in-depth get to know me, because the questions and I'm answering is not really something you asked, rather just basic knowledge I feel you should know. And then after that, I'm going to get down into the tea. Why it seems nowadays my videos are relationship or men centered, and so that you guys can see where it's coming from, seeing it's not coming from like a bad place or anything. But yeah, so can we please get right into this video? Okay, so basics, right? Basics. What's my name? Like you already know, it's Veronica Daniel. Am I about to say my full name? I don't know. But where am I from? I am from Enugu, Nigeria. Yes, I'm from Enugu. My tribe, I am Igbo, and my Igbo name for people that don't know is Chiwetalo, not Chiwetalagu, not Chiwetale Jofo. I know probably I'm the first female Chiwetalo you're meeting. It's a privilege, But there you have it. My Igbo name is Chiwetalo. So how old am I? Drum roll. I'm 25. I know. This baby face is 25. Can you imagine? And I'm done with school. Yeah, because I did mass communication. Rather, I have a bachelor's degree in mass communication in or from, oh my god, English language. I went to University of Nigeria in Nsukka, which is also in Enugu, right? And I wanted to say something. I wanted to say something about this mass content. What did I want to say? Hi, I forgot saying. And I finished in 2018. Can you imagine? So many people see me on the road and they think I'm still in school. I mean, there you have it. I'm not in school. I finished in 2018 and I'm 25. So I finished like what? 5 years ago. Shit, I finished 5 years ago. I finished at the age of 20, so yeah. All right. Next thing, I was born 27th of January. Some of you might already know, some of you don't. Anyway, and zodiac sign per se, my zodiac sign is Aquarius. So I'm an Aquarius. And I'm living in Enugu with my parents. So yes, just in case some of you like, you're living in your yes, I am. I am. They gave birth to me. I'm their responsibility. So I think that is a little bit about me. We can move into the real purpose of this video, which is why so many of my videos about men did this, men did that. And honestly, it's not, by the time I'm done explaining, it's not really coming from a place of hurt. I mean, I've seen shaggy, but for me to see that shaggy and come here and tell you people that I've seen shaggy, it's not a place, it's not coming from a place of hurt. Honestly, like, I don't think many people like to own up to that stuff. Do you get what I mean? So there are 4 points I'm going to make, and this is how I'm going to base my story, or around, right? Around those 4 points. Disclaimer before I start going into this point, please, I am not right now. I don't think I'm depressed. I'm in a very happy mood. I'm in a very happy state. Secondly, I'm good now. Anything you hear today, you'll be like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I can't believe. Don't, because I'm okay. So there's no need for any pity, right? Oh my god, it's getting so hot this week. Women and looking fine. Women, what did I say? Women and looking fine. It's a struggle. People that are getting married now, having kids, kind of my kind of generation parents, you people need to protect your children. Like, I know that at the end of the day, you can only do what you can do, but honestly, this story I'm about to say, people should learn to protect your children, because I'm not saying that my parents didn't do a good job, but like, I won't say their job was the best either, because it just was it just was not. They tried. I mean, no, there is nothing or no experience in this life that will ever prepare you for parenthood. And honestly, right now, I don't blame them. But this is just what happened, right? At a very early age, when I say early, I was very young. I was exposed too early, right? And it shouldn't have been so. I watched my first porn. Yes, you heard me right. I watched my first pornography when I was in primary school. Probably primary one or primary two. I don't remember, but I know it was like my early primary. And guess who will I have Googled it? No, of course not. But it was from a man's phone. Yes, a man's phone. I think from what I remember, I was showed, like it was like, see, that kind of thing. So you already know where my story is getting to, right? And I don't want to make this awkward, and maybe you start going deep into details or something like that. I'm not, but but that is just an example of I was exposed early. And honestly, after talking to like people, and I've listened to people's experiences, most of people in my generation, at my age, were exposed early. We were exposed to a lot of abuse at our age. You see, all this relative, gate man, security man, cook, all of them, neighbor. If you're a parent now, or you're planning to get married, and shine your eye, no be everything. When I say relative, security, like, you need to be, so far they are male, you just need, and you have a, what am I saying? So it's not even oh my god, if they don't have to be male, sorry, they don't have to be male. Am I repeating myself? They don't have to be male. So far, everybody, women, men around you, be very watchful. And when I say watchful, it's not just among your daughters, your sons, my dear. So now that we have an idea of what I am saying, please use your other sense to complete the story, because I'm not about to come here and complete the story. I just wanted to give some tea. The second point was no trust. No trust, because being exposed early, I grew up in an environment that there was always, I like an environment that I couldn't really share. I couldn't really be close to family. Yeah, family, the people that actually meant to, you are supposed to be close to, because they're the ones that brought you into this life, right? So I had a lot of trust, or will I say, things happened when I was little. My heart got heartbroken, and because of that did not heal on time, it resulted to trust issues, and it was just easier to carry my baggage to a stranger. And in this case, strangers are people that I liked, right? Or me trying to enter a relationship thinking that, oh, this person is going to help me feel better. And I did that a lot of times. The next point is scolding. So why will I just come and say trust issues? I mean, there must be something behind that. Oh, my legs are cramping. Shit, 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 shit. Ah, so sweet. Now blood is flowing. I'm not saying that scolding is not good. There's physical abuse, right? And then there's emotional abuse. So physical is more of where you are violent with your hand and all that. But emotional is more with words, is more with shouting. And unfortunately, parents, our generation kind of parents, let's just say older generation rather, this is how they were trained. This is how their own parents brought them up, with a lot of scolding, with a lot of spare the if you spare the rod, you spoil the child mentality. So you're not supposed to do that. You get, and unfortunately, it doesn't work for every child. I don't even think there's really any child that grows up that way that doesn't have a little bit of scars, right? It's just that we learn how to mask it because society, you are grown up and all of it. You just mask everything. And meanwhile, we're all just carrying our burdens inside and masking and just moving forward, right? So, like, I'm not saying scolding is not good at all, but there were times that, like, when growing up, there were some scolding that was just not necessary. You get, like, I went into a lot of fights with my mom, with my sister, and because of all that scolding, it left scars. I got heartbroken because I couldn't even be close to my own family. Okay, I'm going to use a few examples. There was a time that the first, will I really call it my first? But sha, there was this guy I really liked when I was in primary four, primary three, primary four. And in primary four, he was leaving the school. And I was so heartbroken that he was leaving the school. And I knew that my classmates that time had diaries, right? Like, you know how diaries are now, all pink and girly. And I never had something like that. But after he left, I created my own because we grew up with a lot of drama. We used to make paper money. You people know the deal. You make paper money, you make everything. The drama you people do, you even make crown, you make wedding cards that people are getting married in your own drama. Okay. So I remember making this paper cut diary, or what, I don't even know. I just cut paper and then stapled it and wrote diary, you get. And then I poured out my heart, like how I was missing this boy, how I was going to miss him. See me missing my sister. Not that I'm holding it against her now, right? Because like I said, disclaimer, I'm better, I'm in a good place. So, but I'm just using these examples to tell you where, how, in fact, it's just like a story to you understand when I get there. She went and showed my parents the next day. I was in so much trouble. Like, the things my mom and my dad said to me, I cried the whole day, you know, and I was so hurt by that because it's not like I kissed the boy. We did not do anything, right? But because I poured out that I liked the guy, it became a crime. She understand what I'm saying? So, like, I couldn't probably. First of all, that incident even made me not to even trust my own sister. And then my parents, of course, they are also all the time scolding. I couldn't come to them with such information. I think at some point, and this is why it's connected to like the no trust. Like I started having trust issues. Like even I didn't have many friends. I remember one friend that time I drew a naked body and stuff like that. I showed my class teacher. I was so scared. I was not scared that they would beat me, but I was so scared that this man was going to show my parents. And I know what it meant if my parents found out that I was drawing naked. No, in fact, it's not even that the person was naked. I drew a girl wearing pants and bra. I could draw at that time. And that was all. Pants and bra. I don't even know how fine it was. Finish. And this is what I was like, God, they're going to crucify me. Because why was I feeling that fear? I mean, if they could scold me because I wrote something about how I like a boy, of course they could probably scold me like for something like that. Because of issues or because of not just me getting exposed early, I got hurt early. The scolding really didn't do me good. I felt like my parents didn't like, no, for a long time I felt they didn't like me because the scolding was just, and you know the funny thing, children will always understand children things, right? At that time I wouldn't as a child think, oh, because my mom is caring for me, or because my dad is caring for me, they feed me, they take me to school, they buy me things. It does not register to me as a child that they care. Do you get it? But it's the things that them as parents don't even see as a big deal is what the child will take as a big deal. Children will always be children. And that's and it's just unfortunate how many of us, when you get hot, you just carry it, you don't heal from that. Now as an adult, it's quite different, right? I understand things more. But you know the funny thing, it has affected some kind of growth. Do you get? Because I couldn't even bring little matters like that as a kid to my parents, how will I willingly bring them up as an adult? I remember the first time my mom used to ask me, where are you going to, like, okay, I think that was even in uni. Can you imagine, in uni? If only she knew all the things that has been happening from primary to secondary school. So it was even in uni, I think like maybe second year or so, that sometimes I just tell my mom, oh, I'm going out. And she'll try to know who I'm going out with, if I have a boyfriend. And it was always weird for me. And I always shut her out. And of course, that's the kind of character you get when your child feels like you never wanted to be close to them and you cannot get close now, you understand? So that time, anytime I'm talking about going out, she wants to know, and I'm like, no, 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 nothing's happening, I'm just going out. Can't somebody go out? You know how it is. And even now, it's kind of weird, to be honest. It's not that weird, but it's kind of weird to discuss it with my mom. Like, if tomorrow now I have husband or more, I don't even know how to discuss it. And even if I eventually bring it up, I might not be really I might not really express myself to them the way I would express to friends that I'm closer than now. And let's not even talk about my dad, because there's nothing to discuss there. Because nah, I can't do, like, even in my dreams it cannot even happen. The fourth point is, most of what I say and I know is because of experience is your best teacher. Like I said, I was exposed early, and at some point, because I couldn't trust anyone, I couldn't talk to anyone, I was always handling things by myself, which was not good. Because I mean, what exactly do I know that I'm handling? Ask me. At that age, what do I know? What do I know that I am handling? I mean, I had my first boyfriend in SS1. That's sad, because in fact, nobody has any business. Nobody has any business dating in secondary school. Why? Like, what are you doing in secondary? Like, like it just it's not easy to train children. No, it's not easy, because tell me why you send your child to secondary school and they are there thinking about boys. I mean, they shouldn't, but like, if you're close enough with your child for them to open up to you and tell them, oh, they like somebody, you never know. You could give them, you can talk to them in such a way or advise them in such a way that they would understand that their crush is not what they should be focusing on. Is not what is going to help them. Because what really happened is that from all the exposure at a very young age till to heartbreak, I was just handling shit by myself. And then if I see somebody I like, I don't know anything about bro code, I don't know how men operate, I'm just going with the flow, being my all, loving my all, with no proper guidance, with no person to go to. And honestly, I didn't even grow up having many girlfriends. So like, telling them that shit is just, I just had some kind weird trust issues, right? Sharing. And it's not that I wouldn't share per se, but rather I would share with people that I liked or entered relationship with. Meanwhile, they were never going to hear me. Now, see, at this point, it's only Jesus that can hear you. And honestly, I think for me to even come here and say these things to you, my dear, it's only Jesus. So, because from all my experiences, right, and from everything that has happened, I just feel that there's still people out there who are trying to figure shit out by themselves. And I would like to be a big sister. I don't know if that makes sense. So me coming here giving you tips, giving you tactics, telling you what is and what is not, right? Is because now social media is getting crazy. I think it was even better in my own generation. Now this generation is wild as what I don't know. So even if my videos can help, even if it's one person or two persons, I don't know, struggling with stuff, then that means I'm doing something. I'm not it's not that bad. Do you get? So but really, that is where it's coming from, because I have been through a lot, and I wouldn't have gone through a lot if, I had a support system. I never really had a support system. And even when I even started trying to have a support system, was in secondary school, no, was in uni, right? Like now, I'm doing better with my friends. Like, I confide in them. I even confide in my sister, yes. It's no longer as it used to be. I remember very, very well that before, I used to say I'm the black sheep of my family, I felt like nobody in my family liked me. I'm not close to any of my siblings. I'm not close to my parents. I'm not close to my relatives. Like, it was so bad. I used to call myself the black sheep. And honestly, I wasn't the black sheep. It was just because of how I was feeling. Because of how we are so hurt by everything, we start speaking to ourselves, like, and that's why they say there's power in the tongue. So it's always good we mind what we say. It does not mean I'm homophobic or anything. If some of you are thinking, no, I will still marry a man one day. So even me that's going to say, yeah, men are this, men are that, women are this and that and all that. Yeah, I think that's the end of my video. I hope this video will help you to understand where I'm coming from, right? And I hope you have learned few things about me, I guess. Okay guys, please, before I keep talking rubbish, this move 35 minutes, thank you so much for coming on my channel to listen to me chat and to hear more about me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Please share, please subscribe, please like, please leave a comment. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know what you think. I will see you in my next video. Bye.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me